Yo, what's going on guys, welcome to my ultimate guide for Cobblemon. Cobblemon is a new Minecraft Pokemon mod that's been getting popular very quickly since the 1.3 update. But whether you're a beginner or you've played Cobblemon before, there should be something in this video that will help you out. So the first thing you want to do when you get into Cobblemon is just press M. And what this will do is bring up the starter selection screen. As you can see, there's a bunch of different regions here, a bunch of different Pokemon. It's Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, Univers, Kalos, Alola, Galar. And to scroll through them, you click these little arrows. And once you're on the one you want, you click I choose you. So I'll go for Froakie. So of course the first thing that everyone wants to do is they get their new starter Pokemon is look at it. So you want to press R on your keyboard. That's the default keybind to bring your Pokemon out. And here you can see Froakie starts off at level 10 as opposed to level 5. So now I'm going to show you guys how to battle. You just want to find a Pokemon, look directly at it and press R. And it'll put you straight in the battle even if your Pokemon's already out. And here you can see fight, switch, catch and run. So for fight, these are the default moves already. So here I'll use Water Gun and then you'll see it's straight down. Here's the log of moves. And as you can see in the top left now, the experience bar on Froakie has gone up by about half. So to put him back in his Pokeball, we'll just press R. So next I'll show you how to craft the healer. So of course we're going to need a crafting table. And you will need to mine iron and copper. And obviously once you've mined them, put them in the furnace, start smelting both your ores, and then come over to your crafting table. And here you'll see we have these pages and a little search bar at the bottom. So in the search bar we want to type in healing. And here you can see the healing machine. So that shows you the recipe. So you need 5 iron ingots and 2 copper ingots. And then you just press this little plus here and it'll automatically put it in for you. So we'll right click to place the healing machine down. As you can see, it will heal just like that, right click it. However, if you can't make a healer yet, your Pokemon do heal over time as you play, so if you just leave them, they will heal. And another way to heal your Pokemon is to just sleep in a bed. Obviously at night time, if you go to sleep and all your Pokemon are dead, they will revive, they will go full health and everything like that, same as using a healer. So next I'll go over how to craft a PC. So we'll go to search bar again, we'll just search for PC this time. As you can see, 4 iron ingots, 2 glass. So just click fill recipe, and here's our PC. You place this, and it opens up this nice little menu where you can drag this guy and put him in here. I actually have no Pokemon now, so you can actually walk around with none if you want. So with both of these you will be able to mine them with a pickaxe and you'll be able to just pick them back up. I'm not sure about a wooden pickaxe, but you can definitely mine the healing machine with a stone pickaxe. As you can see, now my Froakie is level 16, so I'll show you how to evolve Pokemon. So to bring up the UI, you just press M, and this is like the main UI where you'll be doing everything. As you can see, here's Froakie, see his info, all that, and here's moves. Moves is quite important, so here you can change what moves he has. So if I want to change from Water Gun, here it will switch Water Gun for any of these moves that I select. So I have Water Pulse, because it's better. And then say I want to get rid of Lick, I just click one of these moves here and it will replace Lick. So that's how you learn moves. Now you can see there's just an evolve button here. This evolve button will only appear if your Pokemon is able to evolve in its current state. So here if I click evolve, so I click to evolve and it's evolved into a Frogadier. If I send it out, as you can see it's evolved. It looks a bit cooler now. And yeah, in this menu you see the nature, the ability, and there's the stats. This is really easy to understand for anybody, even if you're not a professional in Pokemon. You can come in here and you can look at your IVs, which is just how good your Pokemon is naturally, basically. And here you can see he's really tanky, it's high defense, high special defense, and he has a lot more special attack than he does normal attack. So basically attack means physical moves and special attack means special moves. So if we come to the moves here, this little icon, this is physical and this is special. So because my Frogadier is really bad at normal attack, I wouldn't use these 2 moves, or not as much. I'd want to use fully special moves, so the ones with this little icon here. And as you can see in this mod, mobs do actually just spawn. So if you don't want that, you can obviously set it to peaceful when you first start the world, or / game rule, do mob spawning, and then false. and they won't disappear straight away, but as soon as you de-render them, no more will spawn, so there won't be any more mobs in your game. So next I'll go over the Apricorns and how to make Pokeballs and everything. So the trees that have like these little things coming off them, these are Apricorn trees. So to harvest an Apricorn, you just right click these ones that have colour on them. As you can see, I've now got a green Apricorn. I'll do the same with this one and I'll get another one. And sometimes you can get this Apricorn seed, basically you just put this on the ground. It works the same as a sapling and you can grow your own Apricorn tree, which is really useful. You want to set them up at your base or your house, whatever you've got. So now that we know how to actually get Apricorns, I'm going to show you how we can make Pokeballs with these Apricorns. So for a normal Pokeball, you just want 1 copper ingot, 4 red Apricorns, just like this, and it'll make us 4 normal Pokeballs, which we can use to catch some Pokemon, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay, and now for the Great Balls. So this is just 1 iron, 2 red Apricorns, and 2 blue Apricorns. And here we can see we have 4 Great Balls. And just so we can show off all 3 main tiers, here we have gold ingot, 2 black Apricorns, and then 2 yellow Apricorns. Here you can see we have the Ultra Ball. And there's a reason I'm putting all these in my hotbar, which I'll show you in a second. But first, just so you can find all the Pokeball recipes that you want, just type in ball, and here you'll see all the different types of balls you can make. Obviously you click on them, it'll show you what you need. So if you want a master ball, you can craft these, which I think is cool. You'll need shulker shells, netherite ingots, and a nether star. So you have to be really far into the game to be able to make these. You need to find an end fortress, you need to find netherite, you need to get nether stars. Like, these aren't easy things to make, however it is possible. And then here's the quick balls. I love to use quick balls. I bet most people like to use quick balls. These aren't too hard. You just need to get some blue Apricorns, yellow Apricorns, and gold ingots. And obviously there's a different ball for every need. I've just shown you the main ones that you'll be needing. So next I'll show you how to catch Pokemon. So we'll just go into a battle like normal. And I'll use the move to weaken him. So here we go. I've got Mankey down to 29%. Now what I'll do is I'll click catch. And basically it lets you move around freely. You get your Pokeball out and you just throw the ball. As you can see, it starts ticking. You wait for the 3 little ticks and it catches. As you can see, now he's in my party on the left. If I use my arrow keys, I can switch between which member I want to use. Whichever one is selected on the left is the one that will come out in battle when I go up to a Pokemon and press R. So here I'll show you on this Caterpie, I have Mankey selected, press R, and Mankey's in battle with the Caterpie. So next thing I'll go over with you guys is picking up Pokemon. There's not many Pokemon that can be picked up right now. I know that Eevee can, but I'm not sure what else can. So to pick up a Pokemon, all you do is hold your sneak button, which should be shift by default. And you just right click it, and here you can see the little shoulder icon. Click F5. Now we have a Eevee on our shoulders. Obviously if you want to take it off, just put it back in its Pokeball, and it's gone. So apart from that, you can crouch, right click, and there's like a little hand icon. You can do this to give it an item. Obviously I don't have any items to give it yet. So if I want to give Eevee an item, if I go and grab one, I'll crouch, right click, and here you can see Eevee is given EXP share to hold. So now Eevee's holding EXP share. You can see that on the left side of the screen in the little box where held items are shown. So the next thing I'll go over here is sleeping Pokemon. As you can see, this Golbat is asleep. I mean, it looks a bit funny. So if I go and initiate a battle, you'll see in the top right he's sleeping, which means basically I have a free turn, or I can end the battle, throw a Pokeball, and I'll have increased odds of catching the Golbat because he's asleep. Obviously it's not guaranteed, but you have higher odds of capture. So the next thing to go over, I'll keep it short because this doesn't apply to people who play on servers and stuff, is how to spawn Pokemon. So what we'll do is we'll open up the little command bar, we'll just type /spawn Pokemon, and then the name. So I'll spawn an Alakazam. And so for the last thing that I think would be important to go over is the link cable. So to craft a link cable, I want to put 2 popped chorus fruit in here like this, 1 copper ingot, 2 iron ingots, and then we have a link cable. And what the link cable does, it's essentially used to evolve Pokemon that would normally evolve through trade evolution, since there isn't trading in the game yet. So you would literally just go up to your Pokemon and just give it to them. So that's the end of this video, guys. I'll have a video on screen now that tells you how to find good servers to play on Cobblemon.